Hello and welcome to another macro video. I'm actually re-recording this one on versatile searching because I've added some extra features to the programs. So the idea is that we need to be able to look through documents to find things flexibly rather than just searching for a given amount of text, a given piece of text. So let's have a look. We've got three macros that we're using. Multi-search up and down, so those two, and then a loader which loads the search criterion into multi-search ready to use. Well, what are the search criteria that we could use? Well, here's an first example is using the plus sign to indicate an AND function. In other words, we want to look for the word Schumacher and the word 2009 in close proximity, and the proximity is defined at the beginning of the macro by setting my range equals such and such, however many words you want to use for your range. Then we've got an OR function, so we can say look for Schneider or car, and we can have a look at those. So if I try the first one, Schumacher, so if I run multi-search, it makes a bong noise to say yes, I recognize that that is a criterion and that is now loaded, ready to go. So if I move the cursor to somewhere else and search down, then it finds Schumacher 2009 and again, and then it bongs to say that there aren't any. And if I use multi-search up, then I go back to that one and I get back to the original. The next one, if I run the multi-search there, it loads that. So if I go down and try again, so I get Schneider, car, Schneider, working my way through. So if I go to the top and come back, there we go. Then next we can do combinations of those, and you can do more than two items. You can plus or but not minus, not or. So combination, here's a sensible one. Suppose we're looking for the text red wine and we want references to either French or France or German, so we'd use something like that, just indicating there that it's not just single words that we're searching. We can actually search for some text of more than one word or part of a word. So that would be German. It would also find German within Germany, and it's just suggesting here it's case insensitive. In other words, it doesn't matter whether the France and French and German have capital letters, it will still find them. However, there is now a new feature which enables it to find capitals. In other words, this is to say, if there is a capital letter, maybe we want to actually only find Smith with a capital S, so it doesn't find, I've worked as a word Smith since 2005, so it's only looking for the capital S. And to execute that, to make it do that, you put the underline character at the end there, just to say, right, that's just indicating we're going to find capitals only. Right, now there's the multi-search loader as a way of getting things into criteria, into a criterion. So we can type out a criterion or paste it into the multi-search loader. So let's do it by, it's quicker if I do it by copying and pasting. So if I run multi-search loader, up comes the window there, and I can paste it in there, and that then is set and it goes off and finds it. So if we go back again, I've done the menu a bit bigger there so you can see it more clearly. So then the other features within that we can select, and they're selected by using the letters, numbers or symbols, whatever you want. You can change those if you want them. I've selected them so that they're near my right hand, where my mouse is on the numeric keypad. Okay, so one is to restart from scratch. In other words, if I type, let's say, in the name of an author and run select 1, then it will start a new criterion with that author's name. Then I can use and it will select the next bit of text that I want to add to it as an and we could also use the or function, and the check caps is simply to add an underlined character. If you remember, we had an underlined character at the end there to say this is this is to please find the capitals, or let's say we want to get rid of it, well, then we can use the same option there to get rid of it. And the final item there is to edit the criterion. So if I try that one, run the macro and go for 0, then what it does is to load up, well, if there's no suitable file on screen already, then it will load a new file, but it will look for a file that looks like it's ready to put in criteria. So I could sort of change that to 1993 and then run that again. It picks that up, so I can go in there and see if I can find a 1993. Yes, I can. Okay, so I think that's about it. Yeah, I think I've covered everything there. Oh yes, no, one more thing. Whoops, where did that come from? One thing to watch, just a hint. Suppose we look for that one, and let's go and have a look. There we are, Tom Bessie 2003, and again, and then we find it there, but I've deliberately put this bit in bold so you can see it. Hang on, why didn't it find that one? The reason is that what is a word, as far as Word, Microsoft Word is concerned, isn't always what we might think of. So if I move along this line here, make it a bit bigger, if I move along using just a move one word function, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I've deliberately set my word as my range as 15 because I know that it will miss that. So I'd have to change it maybe to 20 or something to catch something like that, where you've got multiple authors with initials. Right, that really is it. Thanks for watching. And if you've got any problems or whatever, do give me a ring. Do send me an email on paulbeverley@archivepub.co.uk. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.